It is Monday, it's 6 p.m. And so you know what that means. It's the Green Table Live Talk Show. We are here, we are ready. And so, viewers, we need you all to come on in. I've been tagging people because this is going to be a great topic. The last couple of lives we have done, our viewers have been talking about how to get paid as a caregiver, and so we're bringing it to them. So we're super excited. I see we have some viewers coming in. Can you hear and see us okay? If you can let us know in the chat that you can hear us and you can see us okay, or give us a thumbs up and let us know. I want to make sure that you can hear and see us okay. While we're doing that, also want to make sure, viewers, if you're watching this on replay, we need you to put replay in the chat. So definitely, if you watch us, catch us on replay, that's okay. Just let us know. Put replay in the chat. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right in. I think we got our okay. We got a thumbs up. And so we are ready to roll. So let me formally introduce and welcome you to the Green Table Live Talk Show. I'm Jessica Wright.
And I'm Ishonda Blue.
And we are your co-hosts of the Green Table Live Talk Show, and we are your senior care experts. We love to come to you every Monday where we bring you the 411, the ins and outs, the do's and the don'ts, and about senior care, how to navigate senior care for family caregivers, for individuals who will be taking care of your loved one. We want to give you the information that you need so you can prepare to take care of your loved one in their active senior adult days. And so we're excited about it. We want to educate. We want to provide resources and just help navigate this maze called senior care. And so we're excited to be here with you all on tonight. And we always have new viewers watching us. And so we have to make sure the viewers know a little bit about who we are. So, yes. Ishonda, can you tell them?
Yes. Just a little bit about us. We are registered nurses. We have been in senior care combined 40 plus years. We have owned our own senior care business for over 17 years. That it included home care, adult daycare, personal care homes, and transportation. We started our business because of our grandmother who didn't want to go to a nursing home and wanted to be able to stay home. And so that she was our first client, and that is how we started Innovative Senior Solutions.
All right. So we have a passion and a love for seniors, as Ishonda said, and we just know this is going to hit every single household. Our favorite quote is by former First Lady Rosalind Carter, and she said there's only 4 types of people in the world: those who are currently caregivers, those who will be caregivers, those who will need caregivers, and those who will become caregivers. So there are only 4 types of individuals in the world. This is going to hit every single household, and so we want you to get ready, to get prepared of what's coming your way. We call it the silver tsunami, and so we know what a tsunami is. It's huge, it's massive, it's disruptive. And so that's why we're going to be talking about today how family caregivers can get paid to take care of their loved ones. We know a lot of people are already out there providing caregiving to their loved ones, but they're not aware of the resources, how they could get paid for taking care of that their loved one, being able to get that benefit, because there is a Medicaid waiver program that we're going to talk all about on today's show. So I hope you all are ready.
Yes, I can't wait for us to dig into this.
So viewers, get your questions. We want to answer your questions. Put them in the chat. Definitely, we're going to give you a great overview. But if you have any additional questions, comments, please don't hesitate and put it in the chat. All right, let's jump right in.
So first of all, we want to talk about the statistics. And Jessica, you already hit on it already. We know that family members are doing that everywhere, every day already, but they're not getting paid for it. Well, today we want to talk about how you as a family member can get paid to take care of your senior loved one. But when we look at the statistics, it says that 47.9 million people are caring for an adult, whether it's a senior or a disabled adult, but 47.9 million people are doing that today. It also says that more than 11 million people provide unpaid care for a senior loved one or a loved one with Alzheimer's or dementia. 11 million people are providing unpaid care. I was looking at just a little side note. I was looking at the statistics of Alzheimer's and dementia for the United States, and Dougherty County ranked number 7 in the country for the highest number of people who are developing Alzheimer's and dementia. So I just thought that was an interesting fact to share here. And then also it says that there's an estimated value of services being provided by informal caregivers. That can be a church member, it can be a family friend, it can be a family member, but informal caregiver, it is estimated $600 billion.
Wow. We all know that senior care is $1 billion industry, and we know that the statistics is growing. Right now you said 11 million individuals, but we know in the next 6 years that over 80 million individuals will be baby boomers and will need some type of care. So that number is only going to get larger.
That's correct. That's correct.
And so we want to help you. We want to share with you the resources, how you can tap in and how you can become an informal caregiver,
a paid caregiver,
be transferred from an informal, unpaid caregiver to a formal paid caregiver, doing what you're already doing.
And so I'm so thankful for this program. It's actually called Structured Family Caregiving, and it really came about during the pandemic when caregivers paid caregivers couldn't go into the home, wouldn't go into the homes. And it was family members who were left doing the job. And this is how this program came about here in Georgia. So it is in place. It's currently in place. It's called Structured Family Caregiving. I want to talk about what would get your family member qualified, what would get the senior loved one qualified for this program. So if they need assistance with 2 or more ADLs, that's bathing, dressing, preparing their meals, getting them, dressing, helping them get transferred from bed to wheelchair or chair. All those things are considered ADLs. So they need assistance with 2 or more ADLs. They are Medicaid eligible, and definitely here in Georgia, they have to be Medicaid eligible for Georgia. They must participate in the CCSP or source waiver. So look, if you're already on that waiver, that is already accessible to you. You already qualify. You are those 3 things I just talked about. If you're already on CCSP and source waiver, or if your loved one is already on that waiver, they are qualified. Now, if they're not on that waiver and they have Medicaid, we can help you easily get qualified. Okay. They must, the family caregiver must be living with them, who's providing the care, and they must need at least 5 hours of care daily. That is a kicker. I want to stress that again. They must need or require at least 5 hours of care daily, because what I'm hearing from case management is that when they're going out doing these assessments, because they will do assessments, and they'll see that they don't need 5 hours. They may need an hour or 2 hours. Well, they need to require at least 5 hours of services every day. This, I'm going to say them again. So your senior loved one can qualify for the program if they need care for 2 or more ADLs. They're Medicaid eligible. They're already on or they participate with the CCSP and source waiver, and they live with the person providing the care, and they require at least 5 hours of care.
Now, can we talk about when you say Medicaid eligible? Can you let the viewers know what are you referring to Medicaid eligible? So definitely their income. Also, estate recovery. What else are you referring to? The diagnosis, definitely the medical diagnosis to be on the Medicaid.
Well, when I say Medicaid eligible, I think they're talking about income. That's just basic Medicaid. I don't think it has a color card like the Medicare card. But anyway, if you got Medicaid, it's what color?
Gray.
Okay, so you know. So if you have the gray card
with the blue writing.
Okay, if you're on Medicaid, and this is basically about income. It has nothing to do with care or anything like that. It's basically income. If you have Medicaid, that's step number 1, which is a good point, Jess, because the step number 2 is the waiver, the CCSP and source waiver, which if you're not on, we can get you qualified. And there is where they're looking for care, the amount of the diagnosis, the type of care needed. They're usually, the terminology they use, they're usually at risk for going to a nursing home, but they do need care. Okay, so they're not, able to drive, they're not independent, they're not your active seniors. They require some assistance with activity of daily living. Okay.
All right. So you went over what qualifies an individual to be on the Structured Family Caregiver program, and also what a caregiver, their family member.
Now I'm going to talk about what the family member and how the family member get qualified. I just talked about how the senior loved one is qualified for the Structured Family Caregiver. Now, for a family member to be qualified to basically be the caregiver and get paid, like Jessica mentioned earlier, these are the things that have to happen. Number 1, you got to provide the care. Got to provide the care. Please don't do this if you're not going to provide the care, because nobody else is going to be there to provide that care. The care is those ADLs, the meals, the getting them dressed, getting them bathed, getting them ready for today, doing whatever they need to be able to function in their home. That's number 1. Number 2, you cannot have employment outside of the home. Key. Meaning you can't go, collect this and then go work a job, work a 9 to 5. Like, you cannot have employment outside of the home. Okay. Number 3, you cannot run a business inside of the home. And the example they gave was like an online store. You cannot. But you cannot run a business from the home. That's number 3. You have to be at least 18 years of age.
Yes.
4. You cannot be legally responsible for them. And the examples they gave for that definition is, so you can't be the parent. So if it's your children, like if you have a disabled adult or something like that, a special needs, you can't be the parent in getting paid, right? You can't be legally responsible. Or you can't be the spouse. So you can't be the husband or the wife. You can't be the spouse. These are things that will not qualify you, will disqualify you from this program. And you must be related by blood or marriage.
That is key also. So I think you need to run through those again.
Let me run through them again.
Because those were major points. And so we'll definitely be bulleting those in the chat as well. But yeah, let's run through those again.
So number 1, to get qualified to be paid, you must provide the care that's required. You cannot be employed outside of the home. Okay. You cannot run a business from inside of the home. You must be at least 18 years of age. You cannot be legally responsible for them. So you can't be the parent or the spouse, and you must be related by blood or marriage.
So you said a parent or a spouse, but what, a child can take care of their parent?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So that is, I just want to clarify. So it is a spouse
Mm-hmm.
and it is
Parent.
a parent. Those are the only two limitations.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I just want to make sure. I was like, oh, so I can take care of my mom. I can take care of my grandmother. So I'm sure it's many of people taking care of their family members. Listen, tag them in the chat. Share this.
Yes.
Make sure that they know about this. I see Selena said this is interesting. A lot of people do not know about this service, and they're doing it already.
They're already doing it. I was actually with a family a couple of weeks ago, and it was 3 brothers. And one of the brothers was doing the care. And I was like, listen, you can get paid to do this because you're already doing this. So we're here to sound the alarm today. Yes. We're sounding the alarm on this. Now, so we talked about how the family member can be qualified to be a paid caregiver. Mm-hmm. Now, let's talk about what they'll actually receive, right? So they will get tax-free, paid weekly by direct deposit. Tax-free
money.
Paid weekly by direct deposit at a minimum of $60 a day. At a minimum of $60 a day. Okay. Not only will you be paid, you would also have a coach. Now, this is interesting to me. You will have a coach who can help teach you and guide you to provide the care to your loved one. So it's not like you're out there doing it by yourself.
So you will be a formal caregiver because you'll get the training, you'll get all the coaching you need. And so when you need support, you have a coach.
You got a coach. So whatever agency you go with, and we're going to talk about that next, they will provide you with the coach. You will get a daily individualized care plan on what are the things that need to be done, because a nurse will still come in and assess them, and then will identify the areas of ADLs that they need care. So you'll get a daily care plan, and you will always have direct access to that health coach, which I think is awesome.
Yeah. So again, if you get overwhelmed, you get in a place where you don't know what to do, call your coach. Call your coach. They'll be there for you. And so another thing that we got to make sure we left out is that the caregiver has to live in the household.
Oh yeah, that was in there. Oh yeah,
make sure that was
live with the person providing the care.
All right, I want to make sure we don't miss anything because we do have a lot of people who want to utilize these services, but they're not checking all the boxes. And I'm telling you, they are cracking down when we go to our state meetings about in-home care services. They are talking about structure and how they are really identifying individuals that are not meeting that 5-hour requirement of care, and their caregiver is not there in the home. So the family member is going to the hospital, being admitted, things are happening, and the caregiver is not on site. So I just want to make sure, definitely, please contact us. We're going to put our contact information in the chat as well, so we can do a deeper dive. If you need to, you can call us and we can definitely talk to you one-on-one about this if you're interested. But I just want to make sure all bases are covered.
So 2 more things that are key. So 1, if you are interested or you know someone who needs it or you are the one that need it, you can contact us. We are a provider. We are able to get you set up for structured family caregiving. You can email us at go ahead.
info@innovativecaregiving.com.
That's right. And we'll put that in the link. So info@innovativecaregiving.com. You can email us so we can get you set up if this is you. 2, it comes with built-in respite care. Now, we talked about respite care. I think it was last week or the week before. And that's where you get a break as the family caregiver. Well, you still get paid all 7 days, $60 a day, but you also get a built-in 2-day respite relief at adult day. And we're your adult day provider as well. So we just want to make sure that you know these resources are available to you. Look, if you still need to go out and take care of something, because we know working, being at the home all day, every day is a big deal. But if you need a break, you're able to get your break with the built-in respite. So yes.
Yeah, caregiving is 24/7, right? If you're a caregiver, you need that relief, you need that support. Also, Ishanda, they have out-of-home respite, overnight respite built into this service as well. And so we can help you connect you with that as well. So if you want to go on vacation, you need a weekend break, you have those days built in as well. So make sure you utilize. So if you're already on structure and you're not aware, this will not affect your money, because that's the first question. You left that out. This will not affect your rate of being paid. And so you'll still get your amount, your weekly stipend as normal if you utilize the 2 days of adult day, or if you want to utilize overnight respite services. So this is, again, you have to have relief, you have to have support. They know that, they understand that, and so that's why it's built in, and it does not affect you as the caregiver financially.
Yes. So if you want to learn more information, all you got to do is contact us, I think I've seen people send me messages on Facebook, but I'd rather you email us.
However, if you need us, you know how to get us.
That's right. That's the bottom line.
So again, thank you all for tuning in. Please, again, if you watch this on replay, put replay in the chat. And also, if you know family caregivers who are taking care of their loved ones who do not know about this resource, this program, please tag them, share this live with them, because we want to, again, sound the alarm.
That's right.
And make sure everyone is aware of the resources that are available to them. So again, thank you for tuning in, and we'll be right back here on Monday at 6 p.m.